Well, hello everyone, this is Christian Deron. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I highly suggest that you subscribe, you share, like, and you comment. So, I'm an extremely blunt person, and call it the way that I see it. I'm curious, what's the difference between Nazism and Islam? They both want to wipe out the Jews. They wanted world domination. But here's the thing. At least in the book Mein Kampf, Hitler did not support or sanction rape of little girls or marrying little girls or thawing little girls until they have their period. Then it's when you can penetrate them. No, Mein Kampf didn't sanction that. Mein Kampf also didn't say that because they're non-Muslim women, you can rape as many of them as you want, as your right hand possesses. I can go on and on, but I want to keep this video short and sweet. To you pseudo intellectuals, you guys pose the biggest obstacle for me because intellectually you guys are dishonest. You know damn well you guys draw a conclusion because you're misinformed or either you're not informed whatsoever when it comes to Islam, but yet you want to draw a conclusion as if it is factually based. That pisses me off a lot. You want to defend Islam, but yet you are not willing to defend a Nazi if they were a Nazi. It's acceptable to look down on someone who's a Nazi or a black Israelite or the KKK or Nation of Islam or a Black Panther. These are labeled and considered hate groups that people stray away from. But Islam, an ideology that is way worse, is acceptable in the Western society. I don't get it. I'm baffled. It puzzles me to a point where it's like, okay, people do not see the obvious parallels between Islam and Nazism. But the thing is, Islam is even worse. Sanction slavery of the non-Muslim. Make them pay the jizya tax. Christians and Jews are dhimmis. Do not take Christians and Jews as friends. Also, the Quran says that you can kill Christians and Jews. You can steal from Christians and Jews and non-Muslims. But yet, this Quran is acceptable in the West. And I'm wondering why. The book Mein Kampf is acceptable, but the thing is, it is rejected by the masses because everyone is aware of Nazism. But yet they're not, or they have a blind eye towards Islam. And they want to defend Islam, but they want to defend a Nazi. That's baffling to me. And I know they do it out of sheer ignorance. So, with them being intellectually dishonest, it's kind of like I'm just genetically just predisposed to just slap the hell out of someone when I know they're being intellectually dishonest. But that's barbaric. I think it's absolutely absurd that this book is defended in the Western civilization. It's not categorized as a hate book. Then they're talking about it's protected by the United States Constitution. No, it is not. Sharia law is not compatible with the United States Constitution. We have witnessed thousands upon thousands upon thousands of terrorist attacks since 9/11. We have witnessed murders and murders and murders by the thousands and thousands by Muslims. The Quran has been exposed thousands and thousands and times, thousands of times, and yet people refuse to wake up. But yet they're so quick to shun Nazism. If Islam is acceptable, how come Nazism isn't acceptable? And it's not a false equivalent because Islam is even worse. How can you defend this savagery this barbarism that's put into pages, and people actually hold this in high regard as if it's some kind of a spiritual book. Wow, that's absolutely absurd. I find the fact that people accept this book is supposed to be something divine to be just completely repulsive, and it makes me want to regurgitate. I'm very passionate about this because people are still dying today. Nazism doesn't have any power. Islam definitely shouldn't have any power in the West, but yet it does. Why? Is it because of the money? Is it because of the globalists? Is it because of our crooked politicians? Or what about the stealth jihad that has been slowly desensitizing the masses in the United States? What about the al-Taqiyya? I mean, Islam has the right to lie. Why they murder you? They have the right to lie. Why they rape your children? If you don't believe me, all this stuff is in the Quran and the hadith. But yet you liberals are so quick to defend this savagery that you don't realize that when you defend Islam, you defend rape. You defend systematic oppression of women. You defend pedophilia. You defend murderers. You defend thieves and liars. That's what you defend when you defend Islam. I dare any one of you people to have a problem with this video. I want you to go and defend Nazism in openly the way that you guys defend Islam. You wouldn't do it. I know you wouldn't do it. But Islam's way worse than Nazism. And yet you guys want to try to fight people and call people hate mongers, toss all these labels on them because they're studied and they know what they're talking about, when you know damn well, honestly, you don't even know what you're talking about because you never opened the Quran the day before in your damn life. But yet you want to come with an opinion. You don't deserve to have an opinion. It drives me postal just thinking about the absurdity and the arrogance of some of these people that we deal with in our country, who are unaware and completely oblivious to the fact that they are committing treason against their own people and country. What makes someone's life more important from the Middle East than an American? Here's my challenge to you non-Muslims who are so open, okay, and so readily available to defend this savagery. I dare you to go and buy a Quran, go and buy some hadiths, and come to me with an informed counter argument. If you can't do that, I suggest you shut the hell up. Don't even comment on this video. Don't even hit the dislike button. Because if you know that you do not know anything about Islam or any of the hadiths, you shouldn't say a damn thing whatsoever. So that's my challenge to you pseudo intellectuals. That's my challenge. Anyway, this is Christian Deron. You guys stay blessed and keep exposing Islam for what it is. You guys have a great evening. Bye bye.